Welcome back to the chapter on inventories. We're now going to work on exercise 6-5, and this deals with the periodic inventory system, and we'll see how to take care of calculating the ending inventory and then assign the value to the cost of goods sold account. In this example, we are told that we have the beginning inventory on May 1st is 30 units at $9 a piece, and then we have two purchases made. We have a total of 93 units available for sale, and the total cost of the units available for sale is $938. We are told that 74 units were sold. So I will start out over here with adding units sold is 74, leaving me with ending inventory 19 units on hand. I need to assign a dollar amount to the 19 units. Well, that depends on which method I'm using, the cost method, cost flow method, FIFO, LIFO, or the average cost method. So for all of these methods, in the periodic system, it's beginning inventory plus purchases. That gives me cost of goods available for sale. I subtract ending inventory to arrive at cost of goods sold. In all three methods, what's going to stay the same is the first three lines over here. These were payments made to vendors. It doesn't matter which method I use internally, those are going to stay the same. So beginning inventory is 30 times 9 is 270. It stays the same in all three methods. And the two purchases that I made of 250 and 419, they add up to 668, and that stays the same. So cost of goods sold is the same in all three methods. Now, the amount I assign to the 19 units of ending inventory in each of these methods is going to be different. Therefore, what is left over for cost of goods sold is also going to be different. So let's go through these three methods and see how we would do it. FIFO is first in, first out. Whatever was in the beginning inventory and whatever came into the business is what's sold first, the 74 units that are sold. So your 19 units that are remaining comprise of the most recent purchase. So that was it. I have 19 units. There were 38, so definitely these 19 are from this purchase. So 19 times 11 is the ending inventory under the first in, first out method. So in the first in, first out method, the amount I'm going to assign to ending inventory is 209. So if assign 209 of the 938, if I assign 209 to ending inventory, what remains is going to become cost of goods sold. Now the last in, first out, the 74 units that were sold, I first sell this 38, and then I sell 25, and then I finally go into the beginning inventory. So the 19 units that are remaining with me, comprised of what was the beginning inventory, that's still remaining with me, that's at $9 a piece. So now let's do our calculation again. Ending inventory is 19 times 9, and that amount works out to 171. So again, we go through our calculations over here. 938 minus 171 leaves me with cost of goods sold of 767. The last one we have to look at is the average cost method. In the average cost method, I need to calculate the average cost of the inventory on hand. So I paid a total of $938 for 93 units of inventory. So I'm going to start with that calculation. 938 divided by 93 and arrive at $10 and 0.086. Now always be careful in terms of the information provided to you. In this particular case, they've told us that we have to hold it to 3 decimal places. So that's why I have it for 3 decimal places. Now, I come back over here. Ending inventory is 19 times 10.086. And the amount I come up with is 191,634. Again, I plug those numbers in over here. And as you can see, this number has been rounded up from here. Okay. So depending on how the problem is stated in while plus, if they ask you to carry the calculations to 3 decimal places for the unit cost and for the cost of goods sold and ending inventory carried to 3 decimal places. I've rounded those numbers off over here. So always make sure you look through this carefully. So the periodic inventory system, once again, the formula always is beginning inventory plus purchases gives you cost of goods available for sale. That portion stays the same for all the methods. What we assign to ending inventory is different in each of the methods. Therefore, cost of goods sold will be different in each of these methods. The next exercise we're going to look at is going to look at the perpetual method. So we'll start working on that in a few minutes.